Governments around the world are increasingly adopting advanced technologies that can enhance surveillance capabilities. Here are some potential methods they may use in the future and the reasons behind them. 1. Expanded use of AI and machine learning. Facial recognition. Governments may deploy more sophisticated facial recognition systems in public spaces to monitor individuals. This technology can track movements and identify individuals from extensive databases. Predictive policing. AI algorithms can analyze data to predict where crimes are likely to occur, leading to preemptive actions by law enforcement. This can result in increased police presence in certain areas based on data analysis. 2. Internet of Things, IoT, devices. Smart surveillance cameras. As IoT devices proliferate, governments could integrate smart cameras with facial recognition and behavioral analysis capabilities. These cameras can be placed in homes, public spaces, and workplaces, providing continuous monitoring. Data collection from smart devices. Governments may access data from smartphones, smart home devices, and wearables to gather information about individuals' locations, habits, and communications. 3. Social media monitoring. Enhanced monitoring tools. Governments might utilize advanced tools to track social media activity, identifying dissent or potential threats through data mining and sentiment analysis. This could lead to the regulation of online speech and increased censorship. Influence operations. Using algorithms to shape narratives and influence public opinion could be a tactic for controlling information and maintaining political stability. 4. Biometric data collection. Widespread biometric databases. Governments could create national databases containing biometric data, fingerprints, iris scans, etc., for identification purposes. This data could be used for surveillance, tracking, and identification in real time. Health tracking. Following health crises, there may be a push for systems that track health data, such as vaccination status, which could lead to surveillance tied to personal health information. 5. Legal and legislative frameworks. Expanded legal authority. Governments may enact laws that allow for broader surveillance powers under the guise of national security, public safety, or crime prevention. This could lead to reduced privacy protections and oversight. Public-private partnerships. Collaborations with tech companies could allow governments to access vast amounts of private data, circumventing privacy laws that might limit government access to individual data. 6. Cyber surveillance. Increased cyber monitoring. Governments may enhance capabilities to monitor online activities, track communications, and surveil citizens in digital spaces. This can be done under the pretext of combating cybercrime and terrorism. Cybersecurity initiatives. As part of national security efforts, governments could increase monitoring of internet traffic and communication networks to identify potential threats. Reasons for increased surveillance. 1. National security. The primary justification for expanding surveillance is the perceived need to protect citizens from threats like terrorism, organized crime, and cyber attacks. 2. Public safety. Governments argue that surveillance helps reduce crime rates and enhance public safety, especially in urban areas. 3. Political control. Authoritarian regimes may use surveillance to suppress dissent, control the narrative, and maintain power by monitoring and intimidating opposition. 4. Technological advancements. As technology evolves, governments may feel compelled to keep pace with capabilities that enhance efficiency and effectiveness in law enforcement and governance. Potential consequences. Erosion of privacy. Increased surveillance could lead to significant reductions in personal privacy and freedom of expression, as individuals might feel constantly monitored. Chilling effect on dissent. Knowledge of surveillance may deter individuals from expressing dissenting opinions or engaging in protests, impacting democratic engagement. Discrimination and bias. AI-driven surveillance can perpetuate biases present in the data, disproportionately affecting marginalized communities. Conclusion. While there are potential benefits to surveillance in terms of security and crime prevention, there are also significant ethical and societal implications. Balancing security needs with individual privacy rights is a critical challenge that requires ongoing public discourse and legislative scrutiny. The trajectory of surveillance will largely depend on public awareness, advocacy for civil liberties, and the political climate surrounding privacy rights.